Hey everybody, so you don't mind my messy hair bun. Um, I just excuse me for the fan, as you can tell by my shirt moving. I did some semi cleaning and it started to get warm. Of course, it's summer here. Sorry, I really have to do this. Anyways, there. Um, anyways, I'm gonna do my favorites May wrap up. And also, some may ask if I should get a Goodreads and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about my book apps. Um, so yeah, it's just a short video. Sorry, there's a lot of things happening. Um, Trying to figure out what's going on with my dad and stuff like that. Anyways, I will talk about that in a few minutes. I'll do an update, part one of what's going on in our family here, and stuff like that and whatnot. I did a mental health check in for me and my mom. I included her in there because of we're going through the same stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'll get to that and yeah, get you guys caught up. Like, oh, okay, take your time, you know. And I am trying to do videos, but here is in the hundreds, and yeah, I'm not a summer heat girl. I'm a fall baby. Anyways, let's get to May wrap up. I don't have anything um, because of the heat. I don't do good. I'm not. And because the heat and because of things happening, my mind is not into books or stuff like that. Um, so right now I'm reading this. Um, I'm kind of reading it, but I did read the sample and I got the book because it sounded good. It is worth the hype. Just let you know briefly. But I'm gonna start casually when I'm up to it in the reading era mood. I'll continue reading this, and also Twisted Game. I'm kind of reading that too. I was gonna read that, and then this book just like stared at me, and yeah. So those two books I'm kind of reading here and there. So sorry if I don't have anything for a wrap up or so. Just bear with me. Anyways, I have three book apps. I did have iBooks, but I don't really use iBooks. Sorry, my lips are chapped. Ooh, excuse me. Anyways, um, so I have these are the ones. Oops. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. So I am gonna do what's on my iPhone soon. Don't you worry. So I'm going to do it this way because of the brightness. Plus, my phone wants to turn up the brightness. So I have Fable or Fable, however you want to say it. I use this more. I do have a Goodreads. I track my book on there, see what's new, stuff like that. I do have. I wish this app was a little bit better. So I'm on 5% of that book. So this is what I have. I have books I read, and then books I want to read, and then for Twisted Game. I'll tell you 5% on that one, and then Parlor is only 1% because of the print is so small it hurts my eyes. So hopefully I get a Kindle for my birthday for my sister. Then I can get that book. Then I can make it bigger and read it. Kiss Me at Christmas 2%, and yeah. those are the books. I do have another book, but it's back home. Um, so that's that. That's all I do is add books and then track. I don't do anything else. If you want to follow me, that's cool. Let me get my doodad here. Like, if you want to follow me, that's cool, but I don't really do much. It's a very boring app, I must say. Okay, Fable, Feeble, whatever you want to say. Here's, if you want to follow me, there's me. And then it says 3 out of 7 books. Um, I think beginning of this year was doing okay. And then, oh, there's more. I'll just, I'm into young adults, young adults, um, anything in that genre and stuff. So there's a sneak peek. So if you want to follow, go ahead. I'm very, I'm getting kind of active on there. I do comment and I do respond to polls if I have the book, type thing. So I'm very active on there, and I have the Kindle app because I might get Kindle for my birthday. So I have a Kindle account. Um, so nothing new here. Um, I did some reason I read a sample of that. I already have the book, and then I wanted to kind of see if I could read that. I have to buy it, and then this is a book I sampled and I liked it. We have a notification. You still thinking about this book? Yes, when I get my life together. Um. Anyways, so that's that. Nothing special there. Just have it so I can transfer. Um. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just those. Nothing special. Um. So yeah, short video. Sorry, but just do a little chit chat and talk about books and stuff like that. Um, Briefly, my mom does have books. The only books she has is Stephen King books. She collects them. She does kind of read them depending on which one she wants to read. Maybe like one of his new books or so. Um, she used to watch the movies. Um, One thing is the dome. They should never put it on TV because it never stick to the storybook. They didn't stick to the book. So everything was messed up, and plus it didn't last very long, which is sad. Um so yeah. Um so yeah, she has that, and then we both collect Beanie Babies. My mom used to have a bigger collection than I did. Well, somebody did. Until we moved to Skagit, and then stupid storage there decided to not tell us that we needed to pay or overdue or whatever we forgot to pay or so. So they sold our stuff. So basically, I had to start over trying to get some Beanie Babies. Not a lot. I still kind of collect here and there. I also collect Care Bears, so don't judge me. But I have a blue tote filled with Care Bears, Beanie Babies, and some Disney stuffed animals because I had. If I showed you if I could, my grandma back then spoiled me because I was the only grandchild, and she spoiled me every Christmas and birthday, and probably Easter. Um, I had a huge toy bin. Was like, I I don't know, an old toy bin that's plastic. Anyways, back then, um, yeah, filled to the rim. Yes, I played with all my toys. I did. I even had Legos. I had Pokemon cards. I had Barbies. I had one of my mom's original Barbies, or she gave me an original Barbie that I wish I kept. Um, so yeah, I did play with my toys. I didn't care about what they were. They were toys. I had imagination. I had imaginary friends. I had real friends. You know. Anyways, I got off topic. I'm sorry. I I just don't want to make it a short video. Just a little bit about me and stuff like that. Um, I'm such a '90s kid. I'm such a '90s kid. I just miss the old days when it was simple, easy, fun, um, and I survived all of it. I betcha. But it's just sad that things are happening. My heart goes out to everybody that is struggling right now. I am so sorry. Um, I just wish we had a better person. I wish we had that person that sorry for saying this, I voted for. Um, it's just sad that we allowed this person to come in and rip the world, our planet that we called Earth, apart. Um, it's just sad. This is, and I can say one thing is I'm not proud to be American. I'm not proud to live here. Um, this is not what I was born in this wonderful state. Not state, but United States. Um, seriously, this is not us. This is not us. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. My heart goes out to people who are struggling and going through what's happening or other things happening around the world. I am so sorry. Um, just keep fighting. You know, um, help each other best you can. Um, do a mental health check-in. Make sure your family and friends are okay and you're okay. So yeah, I love you guys. Please, please be safe. And I love you. And I'm gonna go and soon later I'll make that video. And yeah, bye guys.